Hi, this is a very short video that shares with you one habit that you could adopt for success. Today's habit talks about remembering to be humble. Again, when I'm sharing these habits, it's because they're from my personal life experience. Now, before I get to share about my personal life experience, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Gwyneth, and what do I do? What I do is that I share on social media platform one habit that one could adopt for their success. Now, the introduction is done. Back to that habit that I got reminded about today. So this habit, often we forget that we are not, how can I put it? We are definitely important, we're definitely special, we're definitely unique. But when it comes to humility, you kind of like have to, bring yourself down a little bit. Not in the sense that you are lowering your self-esteem. Is just more of not having a high opinion of yourself, thinking that you're it and everybody should do things for you and all that blah blah blah. So now going into today's habit, I would like to just share a little bit of my personal experience. Right now, this bear with me. Right, this experience is of a situation whereby someone wants something from you, but instead of kind of like humbly asking or just asking generally, they're like, you do this, you do that, you do that. So they're like, oh, hang on a minute, I'm having to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 9 things for you out of my time, out of my efforts, with my resources, and you for some reason believe that you deserve all this, right? Which is fine, I understand. Sometimes we can think that way, but during that whole process, guess what I was reminded? I was reminded, something. In everything that I do, I will try and remind myself all means to have humility, to just be mindful of the person who's either helping you, or the person who's going to help you, or even the people that you're interacting with. Just be mindful. What am I talking about being mindful? I'm talking about maybe watching your tone, watching the words that you're saying, watching how you might just say something that is not appropriate, but that's what I mean. So it's just being mindful and in remembering to appreciate all the efforts and all the time and the resources that people are sharing with you, So that experience just reminded me, something, I need to be humble in a lot of situations and just appreciate everything that one has got, the time, the resources, and everything that has been given to us, and not think highly of oneself. So in the things that you do, you might ask me, what can we obviously do things in loving kindness. What is that? You are thinking to yourself, what if I'm in the other person's shoes? What would I do? Or how would like to receive certain information? How would I like to be treated? And therefore you then show love there, and you also show some kindness. How about being friendly, showing a gesture of goodwill? I think we see a lot of the times of gesture of goodwill between retailers and customers, and yes, whereby something has gone wrong and then they're showing a gesture of goodwill in order to maintain the relationship. But how about showing the gesture of goodwill without the complaint coming first or before the complaint? That's what I'm trying to say. How about showing the gesture of goodwill before the complaint? Because that way, once you show the gesture of goodwill first, there will be less chances that there will be a complaint. Just be mindful in providing a service, providing product, providing anything, or asking for something from someone. Just be mindful of the other person. So, what I'm sharing today is just remember to be humble. Without ranking yourself, thinking that, I know better, or I am good at this, or no, or I have got this title, or I'm Maybe some titles do entitle you to do certain things, but when it comes to humility, when you're interacting with other human beings, it's actually saying, you know what, before the Almighty, before God, honestly speaking, we are kind of like, I don't know, even the size itself, I can't even size it up, because I appreciate the fact that even my own capacity or my way of thinking will not be able to actually give you an accurate size. But anyway, what am I trying to say today? What I'm just trying to say is just remember to be humble when you are conducting yourself. Conducting yourself in business, conducting yourself in different relationships, conducting yourself with different individuals, organisms, anything. Just be humble. If you can help it. That's it for my share today. It's just remembering to be humble in most situations that you find yourself in. Anyway, that's it for me today. I would like to appreciate those that continue to subscribe, follow, and share the content. So I want to say to you, up until you see me in tomorrow's video, God bless you.